What up, everybody? It's your boy Ricky Rick, and your boy Ricky Rick is back with another Ricky Talk. And today is February 1st, 2023. In case you didn't know, now you know. And if you haven't heard of me, you better ask somebody, man. Your boy Ricky Rick, man. Because I've been doing this for a long time. I've been doing it for many, many years, and we're going to do it for a couple more. Yeah. Today I want to talk to you guys about opening up, because I recently opened up to people. And there's some that made me proud. You know, a little round of applause right there for the people that can keep a mouth shut and keep stuff to themselves. And there's people who let me down as well, because, you know, if I open up to you, man, it's because I feel like I can trust you. I feel like I can talk to you. I feel like I can have a conversation with you. And I feel like your feedback that you give me might help me. Sometimes when I open up to somebody, it's because I want to hear what they have to say. You know, because I probably be thinking about whatever I'm going through or whatever situation I got going on, or maybe I'm thinking about something that has to do with work, what has to do with my personal life, and I'm just thinking to myself, man, is there something out of the box that I haven't thought about yet? And that's where other people's suggestions come in, you know? And when you open up to somebody, it's like, okay, I don't really want to tell everybody. So you should feel lucky that I came to you. And I'm not just talking about me personally, but whoever comes to you and opens up to you should make you feel a little bit special that they came to you. They could have asked anybody, but they asked you. They asked for your opinion, and they are asking and seeking your advice. So to them, they might be thinking, man, this person, you know, I might not know this person very well, but seems like they got a good head in their shoulders. They have a good mind. So I think that's the reason why sometimes people open up to people, certain people. You know, there's people that you trust. There's some people that you don't trust. Sometimes there's people that you don't even talk to, or don't even, you know, get along with, or maybe not talk to too often, that you say, fuck it, you know, I'm going to open up today. And, you know, sometimes I do that shit, you know, like I kind of adjust to people's personalities. I'm a type of person like that. You know, if you're a funny person, I'll have jokes with you, man. If I can clown with you, I'll clown with you. If you're a serious person, I'll be serious with you. You know, if you're a hard worker, I'll be a hard worker with you. You know, if you fucking lazy, well, that's where I have to leave you on your own, because I don't like being lazy. Unless I'm fucking tired, I had a long ass week, and I just don't want to do anything at all. Like, besides just chill, maybe have a beer or two, but that's it, man. But most of the time, I'm very energetic. I'm always up to something, doing something. Want to go hiking, want to work out. You know, making these videos, trying to pass on positive attitude, positive vibes, positive energy. That's just me, man. That's just who I am. But yeah, man. There's some people that I opened up to recently, and you know, that I didn't even think of opening up to. I don't know that well. And I appreciate that those people kept their mouth shut about what I opened up to them about. And then there's other people who I felt more comfortable opening up to, that made it seem like it was easier. Like if I just tell the person who I get along with. But sometimes those people let you down. Because sometimes there's people in my life, man, that I consider friends, that I consider brothers, that I consider sisters, you know, that I consider friends, that I open up to. And I'm telling this person, you know, I'm talking to you. I only am talking to you. I'm only opening up to you. Don't let this escalate. Don't this be a ripple effect that other people have to know, and then other people get involved, and that's where other people's opinions that I don't want knowing or don't want hearing, because they're just gonna give me nonsense. Their advice, the way they think, might not be something I want to hear. You know, for example, growing up in the dating world, dating lives, you know, you might open up to your brothers, you might open up to your parents, and sometimes, you know, parents are going to think like a parent, and they're going to tell you parent advice. Sometimes friends who don't have their shit together and they're in bad, toxic relationships, those people are not the people you want to open up to, because they're going to, if they're in that situation and they can't even fix their own situation, what makes you think they're going to help you with yours? You know, that's the way I think, man. That's just Ricky. That's just my mentality, you know? You know, there's other people who've been together for a long time, married couples who've been together a long time, and sometimes they'll give you some good advice, you know? Sometimes their advice might be a little realistic because you're not there. You're not in that same situation that they're in where everything's going good for them. And this is something that I talked about on my channel many times. You know, sometimes us as human beings, us as people, we go through different things at different times. Today, somebody I know might be losing someone, a loved one, and I'm not going through that. But me personally, I can think of a time where I lost someone I love, someone I care for, and I can relate, and maybe I can give a little something that help me move on, help them move on. Sometimes some people like to talk about it. Some people like to speak about it. Some people like to have a conversation, and it helps them feel better with their day, and their mind, you know, like getting the things that they have in their head, their thoughts that they have in their head, release and expressing it. There's other people who, you know, are just quiet. They don't like talking. There's people who like to drink. There's people who like to listen to music. You know, there's other people who, you know, work out their frustrations, you know, whatever it is. But yeah, I always suggest to my friends, my people, my loved ones, like whoever you open up to, be careful, you know? And sometimes you don't think that way. Sometimes you're just in the moment, in the situation, whatever you're going through, and the advice that you have, the thoughts that you have going in that second might not be the best. So, I don't know. All I know is that if I open up to you, it's because I trust you. I feel like I can count on you. I feel like I can talk to you. If I open up to you and you let me down, then you fucked up. Because now I don't see you that way. You harmed yourself. You harmed the relationship that we had, the bond that we had, because now you're going to make me second guess moving on, moving forward, if I ever come to you again, you know? And I don't know why people fuck up. I know it's very easy to fuck up. It's very easy to fuck up. It's really easy to make a mistake. And I don't know why people like doing it. It's like if you have something juicy or gossip or something you want to talk about, what do you get out of this? Like, what do I get knowing something about you and telling it and spreading it with other people? What do I get? The satisfaction that other people didn't know first? The satisfaction that I know something that other people don't know? Like, I don't know. It's like when I got pregnant with my girl, you know? When my girl got pregnant with my baby. I didn't tell anybody. I kept it a secret. I kept it a secret with everybody, family members, friends, coworkers. No one knew until it was time for me to start asking for my bonding time, you know, because it was coming and I wanted to use it and I had to prepare myself. And that's when I started telling people. But even then, the few people that knew, I told them to hush, hush, keep it quiet. Because I wanted to drop the news and for everybody to be shocked. Because a lot of people were waiting for this moment for me. A lot of people have been waiting for me to settle down, for me to have a kid. And, you know, so I wanted to enjoy this moment for as long as I can. And I did that. You know, I can keep a secret. You know, and people know that. So if someone ever opens up to you, think about it. Like, really think about it other ways. It also depends on the level, too. Like, it depends on the level of what they're opening up to you. If they are opening up to you and they're telling in front of everybody and they're not worried about other people listening, then that's on them, you know? They probably want people to listen. Now, they're asking you to keep it between you and them, then you should respect that, man. Especially if you see them as a friend, you care about them, you know, you should do that. It's the right thing to do. Like I said, It also depends on the bullshit that it is. If it's something serious, then it's something serious, man. You should take it seriously. But if it's some just random bullshit, then no big deal. Then no one gets harmed, no one gets hurt. Then that's on you. But just remember that the after effect, the ripple effect, or the shit that you cause, you got to deal with that shit. And don't be like, oh, no, when you know what you did. As always, it's your boy Ricky Rick. If I'm not making you laugh, not making you smile, not keeping you sane, your boy Ricky Rick ain't doing his job. And you already know your boy Ricky Rick does his job. And speaking of job, I got to get to work. So I'll talk to you guys on the next video.